Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. It helps out. But we are at my favorite Minnesota truck stop, the Trails Travel Center, and got myself my hot chocolate, and oofta are they good. But anyway, we got unloaded this morning at Hormel in Austin, Minnesota, and I was not expecting to see how big that facility was. I mean, that place like owns that town. But anyway, we got unloaded there, and there was not much for truck parking there, so I didn't stay. I came here, but I still don't have a load yet. You can never really plan much with doing this job, but since I don't have to get loaded until about 4 o'clock and it's only 10 a.m. I'm gonna hit up Manders Diesel here, truck junkyard, and see what we can find to update the cab a little bit. Well, we're down here in the yard, and you know, it's kind of sad. They got rid of all of the cabs that I knew I wanted parts from. So I probably should have grabbed the parts a couple months ago when I was here. But what I find interesting, I mean, you can kind of see it here, but I mean, it's pretty crazy how sleeper technology, or that door won't open. I'm going to this blue one. But, you know, sleepers have almost gotten worse over the years in some respects, but like this one here, you know, it's an old International. And that's got a better sleeper than some of these new trucks do. And when we're living in these things, a nice sleeper makes a world of difference. So, but since they didn't have the parts that I'm looking for, I basically just wanted to update the trim. And every Volvo cab that's down here has the same wood grain that I have. So we'll have to come back another time. But yeah, that's what a truck junkyard looks like. Well, they wanted $125 for each of the headlights I was hoping to grab, so decided not to grab them because I can get them brand new for $190 each with all new wiring and everything. But I did grab these 4 covers that I'm going to need, so hopefully they're not going to charge me too much for those. But now we're going to see what kind of cutoffs they have. So it'd be nice to find one eventually that has disc brakes with better suspension so that I can kind of upgrade. Probably International Peterbilt. Ooh, here we go. See, that would be a nice thing to have. You got the disc brakes. And I mean, this one's double frame with some pretty aggressive rubber suspension. That is definitely a heavy haul setup. So it's got lockers and oil, wow, an oil filter on the diff. Never seen that one before. But yeah, they've got some here that, yeah, see, that's disc brakes. I don't know if that's a Peterbilt or not. But it would be nice at some point to upgrade to this. Actually, this might be a Volvo. It might be. because it's got that bar going underneath. So I don't know, but I'm gonna keep looking here and see what we can find, and maybe someday I'll invest in upgrading my rear ends and upgrading to disc brakes. So we're gonna keep looking. All right, well, we came and are previewing what I'm gonna be hauling next week. So this will be the first loads with hauling for my own authority for my step deck. Oversized on the first load, and it'll be sticking off the back like 3 feet, so pretty cool. So I put in a junction box today and mounted it right there. So if I need to wire in lights or anything, everything comes off a factory harness, goes right into a box and right to my 7-way. So I can wire in my strobes that we made mounts for, and we're all ready to go. Well guys, I developed a major brake chamber leak today. Enough to where I hit the brakes and hold it at a stoplight and I would lose air. And this was the culprit. As you can see, she's done for. Yeah, pretty done for. So I learned how to take apart a brake chamber and replace the disc. Kind of fun. So I am in North Dakota today, delivering that, which is what I'll be working on the next few months. But we're in a beautiful town in North Dakota. I actually like the Dakotas. I don't like how cold it gets, but I do like how it's just pretty plains, you know. The flyover states, some people don't like them, but I like them. I like the country, I like rural. So North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, they're all great. But yesterday we got this all strapped up, and on these, you strap through there and pull down, so you got to have winches on both sides of the trailer. And that's why we did this a couple weeks ago. And then on the step decks, they load level certain parts of it. So there's a gap here. And then on other stuff, they don't. So, yeah. But we're hauling an over length load to this job. So had to put out the flags. Next time, if I run at night, we'll have to put on some lights too. But this time I was lucky enough not to have to run at night, so it worked out pretty good. But I'm gonna get the truck started up, do the pre-trip, and then get rolling and bring this thing to the farm where it's going. Well, before we got the chance to roll in, we met up with one of the other drivers carrying a wrapped piece. So they're going in to get some coffee, and then we're gonna roll out to the farm. So kind of cool stuff. All right, well, we are at the job site, and I guess the crane got stuck. So and walk over there and see what it looks like. But basically gonna be setting up over there, and this was all graded last fall, and they dug a pretty deep ditch there and really did a nice job with the road. But in North Dakota, most of the gravel roads are just this pea rock. You know, I was told they don't have crushed rock here like some places do, so that's kind of interesting. But I'm gonna walk over here. It's pretty muddy. I've been told that, well, originally they wanted us to back in through this waterway, which is probably only 8 to 10 inches deep, and we're walking on it right now, breaking through the ice. It's kind of weird for it to be 50 degrees here in January, but yeah. So it kind of turns to mud right in here. And yep, the crane is stuck. That is not good. Wait for another crane to come pull this one out, and then see what happens. I'm empty and gonna take off and go to the gym and all that kind of stuff. So as always, I'm about to sign off, but if you like these videos, like, subscribe, and go haul out.